Hello. Recently, I got hired by a bottle manufacturing company to help them create a financial reporting suite for their monthly close, actual versus budget and prior year. So they use NetSuite, and I created a way to dump all the data from NetSuite monthly, and I built this reporting suite for them. This is going to highlight some of the developer tools like these drop downs, as well as some advanced formulas and the best way to use graphs. Um, so basically, we've got an income statement here. We've got revenues, cost of goods sold, marketing and sales, general and admin expenses, and net gain or profit. We've got the actuals, budget, prior year, better or worse. Here we've got year-to-date actual, budget, better or worse, prior year, better or worse. And they also wanted to look at things by way of certain metrics. Here we've got the same income statement, same rows, but they wanted to look at it as bottles, as per days, as a percentage of product sales. Here they also wanted to look at certain quarters at a time with better or worse variances. So Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. And they also wanted to be able to graph certain things. So they wanted to be able to easily and quickly graph any income statement line item. And so here we have all the income statement line items, right? And as you select different ones, the graphs update accordingly. Here, this is graphing Q1 for freight sales. Q1 because that is what you have selected here. This is graphing freight sales, actual year-to-date actuals. Actual budget and prior year. So we've got actual budget prior year, actual budget prior year. And also they wanted to be able to graph payroll. So for any given period. So for example, January's payroll, here's the breakout in graphs. So they wanted to look at current year payroll for Q1. Okay. And here is the result. And why Q1? Because Q1 is selected here. So if I select Q2, you see this graph just changed. Take a look at this graph when I select Q3. See, it changed again. So that's how it works. Again, take a look at these graphs when I select a different income statement line item. Let me select tooling. There we go. So another cool thing is that for any period you select here, obviously all of the data updates. So let's select March. So if we select March, the actuals changed, the budget for March changed, all of the variances, and the year to date, of course, changed. So this is just another way of showing how to create a monthly reporting package that has dynamic functionality or the ability to select different outputs and the ability to quickly graph certain things that you want to graph. Let me touch up on this that we didn't really look at. So again, the same income statement line items, but here now they wanted to look at it by these three different metrics as a percentage of product sales, per day, or per bottles. So let's look at it per bottles. So per bottle, it's 49 cents for net sales. So now what happens when we select per day? Per day, 26,301. For what? For March. Watch what happens when I select a different month now. Let's go to January. This number just changed. So keep an eye on this number when I select a different month. Let's go to February. Let's go to March. There we go. It just changed. So again, you can look at it by different metrics. So here it is as a percentage of product sales. And again, the ability to graph on demand or on the fly. You know, at a touch of a button, we can graph again, any income statement line item. Let's graph freight and shipping. Okay, here's freight and shipping. And why for March? Because March is selected here on your actual control. So if we select Feb, see, these numbers just changed. Again, just a very cool way to use the developer tools, advanced formulas. And again, you can apply this to anything. So they wanted the monthly variance review financial reporting package, but I also created an automated statement of cash flow for them. So here we've got, when I created this, we've got the actuals through March and everything else is forecast. So this is a forecasted statement of cash flow, pulls in data from the balance sheet automatically. And I also created a graph that updates automatically according to the numbers on this table. This is a waterfall graph of the statement of cash flow. So cash at the end of the period for December 2017 forecasted with the actuals is 1.4 million. If we look at the balance sheet, so it's 1,465,000. Go to the balance sheet, and here it is, 1,465,000 at the end of December. So again, it's pulling information from the balance sheet and the change in accounts to create the statement of cash flow and the according graph. So again, I hope that this gave you some good insight on how to present information using drop downs, using advanced formulas, and using the ability to graph things quickly and on the fly. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you very much.